The Fed meeting is set for next week, and Democratic Senator Sherrod Brown is reminding Chair Jay Powell that he not only has to think about the economics of raising rates, but also the politics. Senior economics reporter Steve Leisman joins us right now with that story. And, Steve, we knew the calls would come, and here they are.
And so it begins, Becky. You know, up until now, the Fed's historically aggressive rate hikes have generated little political opposition, but a letter that Democratic Senator Sherrod Brown sent yesterday to Fed Chair Jay Powell ahead of that meeting next week suggests all that could change. Brown telling Powell, I ask that you don't forget your responsibility to promote maximum employment and that the decisions you make at the next FOMC meeting reflect your commitment to the dual mandate. Brown's letter raises a lot of questions. First, the extent to which politicians ought to be trying to influence Fed policy and whether that's a challenge to the Fed's independence. While Brown's comments were, I guess they were gentle compared to those of President Trump's, they did the same thing. They leaned clearly in the direction of urging the Fed to do less rather than more. But second, the letter highlights how benign the political environment has been so far, while the Fed has cranked rates from 0 to what next week is likely to be just under 4%. Take a look at this. The CNBC All-America Economic Survey, we showed you these results last week, found the public is divided on what's more important, jobs or inflation. 43% say it's more important to slow inflation, even if unemployment rises. 47% saying jobs are more important. And that divided result, which, by the way, is close to the poll's 3.5% margin of error, it comes with unemployment at 3.5%, a near 50-year low anyway. There was little difference between Republicans and Democrats, and it comes with the rate at that 50-year low. It's not hard to imagine bipartisan opposition to Fed rate hikes if it leads to millions losing their jobs. And we'll have to see how the Fed reacts in that context if inflation remains high. Becky?
I mean, this is pretty concerning stuff. The administration at this point, the Biden administration, has been hands off, and they reiterated that again yesterday, or maybe it was earlier this week. We're not going to be part of this. It is the Fed's job to do this, and we're going to stand out of the way. Sherrod Brown really doubling down on this, and that does put the screws to it. I mean, especially because of the committee position he holds.
I think that's right. And you know, I just, on the one hand, Becky, I'm divided on this. And I was divided on it when the President Trump spoke as well, although not necessarily divided about President Trump's language. But the gist of it is, you know, you kind of have a right to speak and say, you know, there is this dual mandate. They can be in conflict, and it's okay to express yourself. On the other hand, Congress created the Fed as an independent institution to handle monetary policy, and it should generally be hands off. I think it's interesting, Becky, when I looked at what we call the crosstabs in all this, that Republicans and Democrats are kind of pretty much the same on this issue of what's more important here. It's, by the way, the independents that are more specifically concerned about inflation rather than jobs.